Welcome back to Lovin Dubai Show, guys. We are absolutely buzzing. Today on the show, we have social media icons with millions of followers. They are trendsetters, the creatives behind Follow Me Too, a trend, of course, you have seen where you hold Boo's hand and follow them towards their journey. Welcome to the show, Murad and Nataly Osmann.
Thanks for having us here.
We are buzzing to have you in Dubai, to have you on the show. We have so much about your content.
Yeah, we're ready.
First of all, by the way, love it. Like, stunning.
Thanks. It's all her. Like.
Oh, come on.
Well, that would be the first question. Who came up with the concept?
It was randomly. It was a long time ago, as Murad always joking that we are pensioner of Instagram because it was...
You were born on Instagram?
Yeah.
Pensioners of Instagram. Nataly was way younger than back then, so...
Yeah, it was 10 years ago, I suppose.
The whole concept of social media was completely different back then, and it was just starting. And we were together on the first trip as a couple.
Trip.
Yeah, romantic trip. In Barcelona, that's what we did randomly, our first picture.
He just catch the moment and I told him, Murad, come on, let's go. Let's see all the city.
So it was totally native. And did you post that picture?
We did the picture in Barcelona, then we traveled across Spain to other countries, and we were doing those photos for 1.5 years. Just for like the social media for friends before it gained any traction.
And I think it's really important to tell that we were not only in Instagram, we have our own job and mixed with Instagram because now it's a blogging really famous.
Back then nobody like considered blogging as a full-time job, and you can't just quit your job and travel, which we didn't. we still didn't. Yeah. we still work a lot around it as well. This was a different concept back then.
So like going from, having a regular job to just being a couple, doing a romantic holiday, what was like the first moment that you were like, oh, people really like these photos? Like what was the moment that it wasn't for friends and family anymore?
I think it was first when Daily Mail approached me, and I read an email by the Daily Mail, and they said like, guys, we want to do an article about you. And first of all, I thought it was spam, so I was like, okay. And I replied, I think in 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, okay, I might reply. Yeah, like, it might be serious, like you never know.
Yeah.
So we replied with a full interview, and then they really did. They posted us on top of the news that Pope just recently resigned as being a Pope for the first time in 600 years. And I texted the guys like, guys, there's a news that Pope resigned. Like, yeah, it's okay, you're above that, so don't worry. I was like, shit. That means that
the moment
then we realized that the social media is really becoming a new force for
more powerful
for media.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point you just quit the jobs and went full hog into
we still have a lot of projects. Murad have his big production company, digital, and you can tell it's better than me. And I have a well-being studio with yoga, meditation, and
I think I understand there's a lot of bloggers that just quit their jobs and start blogging, and now it feels like it can be like a full-time job. Back then it wasn't, but I also think that you need to have solid ground. You need to I like working on Follow Me Too as a passion project. It gives me freedom to create what we want, and plus we have our jobs as well. So there's a lot of passion in everything we do, and there's a lot of we do love where we work in. So
it gives for sure. It gives us
an extra freedom.
To choose what we really want to do.
Otherwise, you'll be obliged to only post commercial posts, to only tell what the brands would want you to do. So we wanted to have that freedom.
Yeah. So tell us about this, because you single-handedly, your pages influence where I'm going to go on my next holiday. And that's the thing, like you have so much influence on people's holidays, people's vacations. How important is that to you in terms of where you choose?
It is. We are very, very selective on where we go to, and at the moment we even have like our own community of Follow Me To tours where we bring the community together, and then we travel to certain destinations.
We really want to share how we feel the destinations, the local people, their history around.
And we create a specific itinerary together, and with Nataly and our team. And then by choosing these locations, we approach the bespoke travel community, because at the moment it's not what hotels you visit. It's not like the 5-star hotels that you want to approach. It's how you visit these locations. It's what emotions you feel about it. This is the core of the new type of travel.
How you touch the local type of the life and all this.
We even have like we even call our community being awakened by travel, because this is a transformational travel. While you do, it's a journey. It's not like a holiday. That's everyone who joins our trips. They transform themselves because the journey makes you a different person.
Wow. It's so interesting because, you know, they say a picture says 1,000 words, and your pictures do, because it it does awaken senses. I have to ask about the fashion because like every single photo, how does that come about? For each photo, do you style it? Do you work with local tourism?
Just like 100 suitcases that I take.
Come on. It's not true. For me, it's really important to show the culture from the different places. That's why I started, in the first step, I started to looking for some local designers, because a lot of young local designers in every countries, and for me it's really important to support them. Second one, I always try to use some historical costume. We have some different
with the reference to histories, like when we did it in Taiwan, or like actually anywhere in the world.
In Taiwan, we made a photo with
the costume of a princess
from museum, and with all the stuff. In India as well, it's a really
India photos, were like one of the best in terms of styling.
For me, fashion and dresses and jewelry and all my style, it's one more point to explain their place.
To share the message as well.
So explaining places, so that of course leads you into Dubai.
Yeah.
And just before the show, you mentioned that maybe you might spend some more time here, and the content that you've created here is just incredible. How did that come about, and why Dubai?
Well, it's a great hub and great weather, I would say, before summer for us coming from the northern part. And then, well, we are relocating to this area for the moment.
Because it's a really good place and a really good hub with all digital content, as I said, with NFT, with metaverse.
And
now it's an amazing place.
That's what we are concentrating at the moment as well, on the CGI content, on the NFT communities. And for example, the recent post that we've just did on the expo with Saudi Pavilion, it's now the most popular on but it gains more traction, and we are I think we're becoming more and more good at it, and I thought we already were, but this is the most popular post that we have so far. So
your video of the Saudi Pavilion where it's Nataly walking, that's the most popular post you've ever done?
At the moment, yeah. In Reels. Yeah, it gained the most traction, and it's still growing and growing more.
Why do you think that is?
Because because of me and Murad. Because the idea was a lot of people can't understand, is it real or not?
There's like a hidden message inside. Like it grasps your attention, and when you see it, you're trying to figure out whether it's real or not. That's why you watch it till the end, and then you rewatch it, and it's Reels, because Instagram is now concentrating more on the short format. And in Reels, we met with their office, and well, I think I can say that they confirmed it. Like, yes, guys, do more Reels.
If you're creating content, Reels is where to go.
And CGI content, and I think that in short format, that what clicks.
And it's look like a reel.
Yeah.
And what is your, together, or maybe you have different options, what's your, I guess, favorite piece of content to date that you've made?
Me personally, I love the photo of India and Taj Mahal, even though it was like it's the most popular one. And with this photo, we were on the cover of National Geographic, and for me, it's the personal pride for a photographer to become. It gains your respect from the community. And India always has this magical touch to us, and with the history, with everything, and I love the photo.
I have a lot of favorite photos. One of my favorites is from Jordan. Really love this area as well. It's from Jordan. It's really amazing. But I'm sure our favorite photo is just going to be.
What's this?
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Is it here? So this is, you mentioned Jordan, and you've just made lots of beautiful content in Saudi, and you're here, and you've also made some amazing content in the UAE. How competitive is the travel industry, and how does it come about that you decide to push content, let's say, in Dubai?
Well, it is very competitive, I think, especially in travel and social media. There's a lot of travel bloggers.
It's huge, like it's
and especially like looking from where we came from 10 years ago and looking at now, a lot of basically everyone, and that's what we were promoting. Like anyone can become a blogger. You don't need expensive cameras to become a travel blogger. You just need your phone, for example. And it's the vision, it's your taste that you need to develop in order to become an influencer. It's not the professional techniques. Even with our photos, you don't really need them to be that much sophisticated. And
It's all about passion, I suppose. If you really love what you do, it's always, people can feel it.
And when we work with brands, for example, we don't position ourselves as travel bloggers. In a way, we're a bit of a micro agency within ourselves, because we do the 360 content. We know what to post, when to post. We do the videos, the full-scale videos, the short videos, the events around it. So it's like a 360 approach, and it doesn't work now with just posting one picture. Like you need to have you need to offer marketing rather than just a social media post.
Is there ever any creative control? Because obviously you guys have a vision for what you want to show, and then if you're working with the client or brand or a country, whatever it is, how much is there ever an imbalance in what you guys want to do versus what they want to do?
That's how we came to like positioning ourselves when working with brands. At the beginning, we were rejecting 95% of the commercial offers because we wanted to keep the integrity of the brand solid. And that's what people now are not doing. They're just jumping into commercials straight away as soon as they gain any audience.
It's like a fast money, I don't know,
And in that sense, we try to have the creative control, and the best projects work when it's a collaboration between the brand and the influencer, and they meet in the middle. Like you have your own creative control, the brand wants to share their values, and you meet in the middle and you create something that stands out. And we've done projects like that. We've done, for example, the project that we did with several brands like Samsung or Colgate, when we would, for example, with Samsung, we shot a commercial in our style, and because they approached us and said, guys, we want to just put you in a commercial, just star in it and feature, and that's it, we'll pay you. It will be amazing. And we did it, they did two approaches, one with the very popular Discovery Channel star and us. And we did our way. We created an itinerary. We said, let's go to Cuba. Let's create this idea of time going back. And we sent a message, and we did it like a package. And our project gained like 30-40% more than.
Wow.
And the guy at Discovery is like 10 times more popular than us. And so this is the power of social media. If positioning yourself well, if trusting the influencer, if you have a trust relationship with the brand, then it will work.
Brands and influencers, please take note. You know, you've landed in the city of influencers. I don't know if you're aware of, like, we always win competitions for like the most, we have the award for most gym selfies. Like, we're a city,
most gym
selfies, yes.
Wow.
So if you want to go into that market, you're in the right place to try and win. But so you've come to Dubai, and there's also, I guess, is there competitiveness? So people, there's a copycat kind of thing with Follow Me Too.
There is.
How does that feel when you see, I guess, like influencers around the world following you too?
We have a lot of funny stories when the people near us.
We're
doing it.
But not recognizing.
Of course.
Not only that, when they're doing that and we're doing it right next to them, for example, like, I don't know, at Mexico and anywhere like near the famous landmark, they look at us and think like, what the hell? Why are you guys copying us? Like, do your own thing. They don't know that, like, because I don't know, maybe they're young, maybe that because the project went so much beyond than just social media, and it went to
the project. It's not only about me, like a person or Murad. It's like about dream, about travel.
And that's what's good. That's why with the hand and the back, and everyone can connect themselves to traveling with us. It's not personalized to just me and Nataly. We just
and a lot of joke about the pose. Follow me too.
Some I saw some pictures with people creating the GoPro stick and fake arm and then just traveling with the fake
alone,
arm alone. Like,
And Natalie's like, no, there's someone with me.
Maybe some shopping girls and boys are
no,
really
and
to shopping.
with Natalie changing her style, people might think that it's every time it's a different person. So, but if you're a core follower, we were on our event in India. It was like a big event with our pictures and everything, and we were standing with Natalie, and this person approaches us and says, "Wow, like I've been following you from the beginning. Love your photos, but aren't those models jealous that you always change them?" No, it's just my wife. She doesn't allow me to change.
Wow, guys, that is truly amazing. You briefly touched on what's next. It sounds like a secret, but what is next for you
It's not a
guys?
secret. We are, the plan is to relocate to UAE and to start building a base here, especially with our umbrella of brands. And Natalie said the well-being space, Ashram, where she has it in Moscow, and then
And you're going to do that here, amazing.
Yeah.
and gathering people with yoga, meditation, well-being. Then we have the Follow Me To brand, which is now heavily concentrated on metaverse, CGI. We have our production team that creates highly engaging content. And for example, our post is the most popular, and they've just did the post with Lamborghini, and that's the most popular on their page as well. So that's where we're building up a production hub here as well. So it is very competitive, but I think we have what it have to.
And of course, a lot of travel.
It's a good location to travel from. Like, anywhere you can
easier.
get with just one flight.
So right before you leave us, people watching will want the tips and the tricks. And we're in Dubai, and everyone has a phone, and everyone has a nice Instagram account. Where is the best location in Dubai to do Follow Me To?
Wow.
I know what you want to say. It's some swimming pool, infinity view.
Yeah. There's one location that like I haven't because when I initially saw it, I was like, oh, this is a great location for Follow Me To, and then thousands of people already took the photo there. It's the same with us, like with Cappadocia, the famous location in Turkey with balloons. I saw it like 12 years ago, and I was like, before the social media boom, it's like, I need to go there, like I need to take photos. Then we created Follow Me To, and like, we need to go there, we need to take photos. And then now, like 12 years later, we still haven't been there, and every single blogger that we know has been there. So
okay, about tips.
With Dubai, I think I would go heritage. I would go some history as well. There are some locations in Old Town. I wouldn't go with the typical location, even though I haven't touched that area on. I think it's Address Sky Pool or something.
Or there's a few.
And then I would go to the desert. I would go to Al Maha maybe as well. It's a really nice vibe there.
Maybe some unique view from some flat with a unique, I don't know, perspective.
With Burj Khalifa, I'll probably stay within the Sky Address. It's like nice infinity pool and the tower.
We could fake one.
It's
really nice this year.
Guys, those are the tips from the experts. It's been an absolute honor to have you guys on the show, and I hope we've all learned something. This is Nataly and Murad Osmann from Follow Me To. A sincere honor. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands. Bye-bye.